Ready. Ready. So he does. Check it. Because they work out inside. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shitty. Yeah, sorry. For like, oh, Oh, okay. I saw the great little. Oh, in town. You want to do it? We had to take it on a quiz. I had it done Sunday. That's how they're right. Everybody's only going time. Yeah, actually. That's all the check. Yeah. They feel like going down. And then shit. Really much. Oh, that's happening to the old, but they're in one. They don't. Sure, so I got one, you have to talk out of a little bit. Oh, yeah. But I mean, when you do certificates, that they don't like, I don't approve it, right? You're just. So. But if you approve it, you put it over, right? No protein. No. What are you? Well, you know, they took the cocoa out of it. No, I think cocoa's going to sweet. So, that's so inside. That really would be a pattern. They have a lot of data shock that's no chunk of life. So, I think it's, yeah, that's, you know, it's because piece of that. Hey, here, Jim, I'm like, Jim, and I say, that's what
Joanna got her. Nice to meet you. Sorry, it's driving. I heard names and didn't.
It's shit. It's birthday up here. And then, sorry, just you go to Pastor outside. We go to the same side. Oh, okay, like same thing. What do they have? The calling power heads. And well, they last. Yeah. Yeah. That's sometimes staff. And Rob Buttons there. I would say they make sense. Oh, they're about to. Yeah, there's that. It's the best out of the time. Is the main good or is it? It's better. And I'm used to home. Yeah, I know one run to Chicago. Yeah, real. Yeah. And I'm like my favorite. Well, that's all. But yeah, mildly sad. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Well, it's just nice to turn out. I'm Jeff Graham, the coordinator of the science. Yeah, maybe. On the air conditioning seems to work nice.
I tell them they're not supposed to work in the market.
That's the problem. I'm not, well, sure, you gotta- So.
Oh, it's not very bad.
No, they just walk. Then, you know, so we'll play break down, so we're. Yeah. Hard to see. Yeah. Say it's old. They're not.
You get a cookie on your way in.
Well, we're gonna have. That. Right, we have. We have. Hundred and crazy. That's fantastic. I mean, they saw the check and said.
Yeah, while board the flight. Now, did he move with his partner or is that with him? That's over. Oh, he went by himself. Oh, okay. So he told me about him. So only about a month or so at a time, so I kind of knew that it was somebody having to go. So I think about 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes late. It's really bad.
There's no accidents or anything. I just do any
It
people.
was one on, it was one in the HB on.
How was your weekend?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah, really good,
Private
really good. Life is good. My daughter's gonna graduate
Yeah.
from
Minute.
high school, so we're
Stuff on email, okay, but he's coming to.
yeah, we're just getting ready and all that stuff. Thank you.
I don't travel light.
All right,
This way.
Good stuff.
excellent, safe. Yeah.
Okay, so barbecue. No. I know.
Evening. All right, how you doing?
That's the problem of eating right before you. No.
Great, now I got stuff in another.
But I was
I
going
went over there, but I hadn't seen the show.
to.
Just over there, though.
Before.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Tell me about the. Shelter next door.
Yeah, it's after 3 or after 5.
Attending the planning meetings along with,
Mm,
along with the West Charleston. It's like that, you know. And they're building the.
Yeah, and I'm on the building.
Good evening, and thank you for your patience. The March Board of Trustees meeting will begin momentarily.
Started to ask.
Good.
Good.
How about you?
Well, recovery.
I know, I noticed, but.
I didn't in Sedona, so we drove down to Scottsdale and I saw my eye doctor. And we came home on Saturday evening, and stuff that had been left in the entryway, it was dark. And right into the front door.
Oh.
So then the next day, John offered me to me. And they started looking down there. They did all the tests, and I saw my doctor on Monday again. And they all said, yeah, I agree, didn't see me again. Yeah, interesting, huh? We said we don't have time. But I got to be great. Well, okay. It wasn't total loss, but and we had a great time, you know.
I haven't been doing years for a friends meeting my son.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for an hour every device.
Hey, starting to get started. I was waiting on you, bro.
Did you have fun on the freeway like the rest of us?
You know, no matter how much I anticipate it, it's always worse.
Yeah, it's true.
And you know, at the university, I also working on Maryland Parkway, so it's
That's right.
even doubly worse.
The foundation there for UNLV. That was, yeah, I think about it. How many data that? Watching. Great. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Very good.
Call the meeting to order. Oh, yeah, it's called a meeting to order. I'm showing 5:07. Then we will start off with roll call, followed by pledge of allegiance. Chandler, could you lead us in roll call, please?
Yes, Chair. Chair Rogers,
Present.
Vice Chair Turner Whiteley,
Present.
Secretary Foyt,
Present.
Treasurer Dukowski,
Present.
Trustee Jones,
Present.
Trustee Sanchez,
Here.
Trustee Williams Jr.,
Present.
Trustee Fiedler,
Here.
Trustee Prophet.
Present.
Chair, a quorum is present.
Thank you. We ask everyone to stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Chandler, do we have anyone signed up for a public comment?
No, Chair, we do not have anyone signed up for public comment.
All right, we will move to agenda item 3, board action to accept the proposed agenda. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion has been properly moved and seconded. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, motion's carried. We will move to agenda item 4, approval of proposed minutes. So we have 3 to approve, so we'll just do those one at a time. Do we have a motion to approve the special Board of Trustees meeting that occurred on February 6, 2026?
Motion to approve.
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
Any questions or changes to the meeting minutes as presented? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carried. We'll move to the regular Board of Trustees meeting, February 12th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve those meeting minutes?
I do so move.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any questions concerning the meeting minutes? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, motion carried. Then finally, we have the Finance and Audit Committee meeting that occurred on February 10th, 2026. Do we have a motion for those minutes?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, any questions about the meeting minutes? All right, we call for the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carried.
Chair, I will abstain only because I wasn't at that meeting.
Okay, recognize
Thank
that
you.
Trustee Sanchez abstained from the February 10th, 2026 vote. We will move to the chair's report. And I will start by, I know we have a representative from the foundation here, so I don't know if you wanted to speak or not, but I will recognize you, Chair Felipe.
Good afternoon, Dr. Rogers and the rest of the Las Vegas Clark County Board of Directors. Felipe Ortiz for the record, Dr. Rogers through you. Just wanted to report that we've had our meetings, we've conducted our business as normal. We've had audits, and then the agreement, we're this close. Candidly, the agreement's been between the attorneys, the negotiations. Hopefully, I was hoping to get it here today, but we're waiting for Dr. Rogers and the director to go through it. They had some final conditions. We agree to it. Just waiting to move forward as quickly as we can. And then, that's all we need. So, Dr. Rogers, to you, if there's any questions, I'll answer any questions.
Yeah, I'll open up to the board to see if there were any questions of President Felipe concerning the
I have a
foundation.
question. So now that you've gone through this contract and you've talked to our board about the contract, do you have to go back to your board, or it's finalized on your end?
Okay, it's like 4 questions in there, so let me.
And I'll assist with that.
I guess my first question is, when will you go to your board to get approval? I guess really that's my question.
Again, Dr. Rogers, through you, Trustee Sanchez, it's like the chicken and the egg. We're ready. If you tell me, if Dr. Rogers and the director tell us they agree, we'll take it, call for a meeting within 3 days, approve it. That's all we're waiting for. So.
Yeah. And I will add, and Director Watson can certainly assist with this, but the 2 attorneys are still finalizing the document based on feedback from the foundation and feedback from our team. Once that is completed, then each of the attorneys will give the documents back to the organization. In terms of our side, we're going to request that the attorney actually present it to us in a special meeting that we will schedule.
Perfect. Thank you.
So, Dr. Rogers, to you, so that's really where we need to know. I don't want to lose the connectivity and the solidarity of the foundation board. They've been at this 4 years, myself 2 years, and so we'd like to get it across the finish line so we can help this board raise money and do all the good things that you guys do. Again, once Dr. Rogers and Mr. Watson, Director Watson, review everything, tell us it's good to go, we'll go to a vote and, be ready as quickly as we can. Thank you.
Go
I
ahead.
think we're within a line or 2. I mean, that's how close we are. So there's a couple sentences we have to add, and I think we'll be done. We're pretty close.
Yeah.
So it should be done the next couple days, I would think, from our end.
And Director Watson?
So we're going to be moving forward to schedule that special meeting once it's all happening at the same time. So the couple of lines that that Council Welt just mentioned, those changes going back to your attorney, our attorney will be scheduling a meeting for our attorney, Lori Thompson, to present that to this board. So the goal is to have him, in sync.
Thank you very much.
And again, we will continue to move apace. Once our attorney gets that document to us, then we will meet within a day or 2 to keep things moving. So we too are highly motivated to bring this to the finish line.
Thank you, Dr. Rogers. Thank you, Director Watson. And with that, that's the presentation. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for your time, and I also thank the board for their time as well, because I know it takes 2 sides to get this done.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then I just had two other items. Item number 1 for the chair's report is we do have elections that we need to conduct in, I believe it should be the May meeting. And so we do need to elect a committee to lead the elections. So I'm asking for one or more of our trustees to volunteer to lead that effort for the elections.
I can be the parliamentarian for the election. It's not.
Thank you, Trustee Sanchez. And then we can just work offline to get the rest of the committee formed to move that work forward. And then secondly, we need to establish an ad hoc committee. We talked about at the last time we did the executive director's evaluation, and we talked through what that bonus structure looked like, that we would spend some time to sort of work out what that process and criteria should entail. And so I would like to have someone agree to chair or maybe co-chair a working committee to work on some things that we could present back to the body for review and approval.
I'd like to make a comment on that. If we do have an ad hoc along that line, I also think we should have a process in place for how we go about a standardized process for our executive director in the future, because we don't really have a policy written, and that's not good for our library district.
And I believe you're referring to the
No,
contract process,
Yes.
the contract process.
So
And I don't disagree with that. And I would
feel
say,
like they should be like both. They kind of work not in tandem all the time, but I do think we should also work on that as well.
and I would say that could be sort of in terms of order of operations for this ad hoc committee, they could simultaneously work on both, but I would request, due to the time constraint, that we work on the bonus structure part of it first, and then look at how can we continue to memorialize the process that we used during this last contract cycle. So do we have any board members who are interested in serving on that ad hoc committee?
I'll serve, but I do not want to chair.
Okay, so we have one brave trustee. Do we have someone who's interested in?
I will chair. If no one else will, I will chair that.
Okay. And then we can have some subsequent conversations in terms of the scope of the expectations of the board for those two items.
Karen looked to me like she really wanted to be on the committee as well.
I thought Karen volunteered to chair it at our last discussion, so that's why I was not volunteering.
Chair Rogers, I have a question
Yes.
regarding this ad hoc committee. Will that take the place of, and I believe it was a executive board committee that was negotiating this process that brought the contract forward? Am I correct?
Well, you are correct in the process that we followed for
The
the
last
current contract cycle, but we're talking about.
Right, I got that. My question then becomes, does this take the place of that?
Well, I
We
think
won't
we're,
have two, I just want clarification, because I was one that wasn't really supportive of the ad hoc. And so I'm trying to find out, are we still having an ad hoc and this executive board that actually did kind of a negotiation with our executive director through this process?
and I'm going to attempt to answer that succinctly, but
Okay.
my interpretation is that we're not saying we're not going to have an executive committee in the future when we have to negotiate the next executive director's contract. What we're suggesting is that let's maybe look at memorializing what that process looks like for the executive committee as a framework.
Okay. Okay.
So we have two members who have agreed to serve on the ad hoc committee. We have trustee Ford, and then we have trustee Sanchez who agreed to chair.
Serve on it.
I'll serve on it.
And-
I'll serve on it.
Okay. All right, great. And then again, we can have a subsequent meeting to talk about what the expectations are in the deliverable that will come back to the board for final approval. I appreciate you all trustees for stepping up and supporting. And then I will open up to see if there are any questions of me from the fellow trustees before we wrap up the chair's report. Okay, thank you. So we will move on to agenda item 6, library reports, and I'll turn it over to Executive Director Watson.
Thank you, Chair Rogers, trustees. My report is attached, as always, some of the activity for February 26. Lots of activity took place, of course, Black History Month, so had an opportunity to participate in something that I truly enjoy, and that's the PBS Black History Challenge. That's in conjunction with CCSD Black Student Union and Clark County Black Caucus, where students actually compete in academic quizzes, and then it actually is shown on PBS. So something that I really enjoy. We also had an opportunity to spend some time with the Las Vegas Raiders Employee African American Affinity Group. They visited the West Las Vegas Library, participated in a facility tour, and had their meeting here as well. And a couple of other things that that took place were the Night Forum Library Leaders Conference in Miami, where we get together and we talk about library leaders from around the country get together and we talk about different pressing issues that are happening in the media, but also talk about and look at things that are going on in our libraries in and around AI, for example, and how we're dealing with that at our individual libraries. One of the other things that I wanted to share this evening, though, was a message we received the other day from Greenspun. And Greenspun, we have been recognized, the library district was nominated by local teens, and the award that we're going to be receiving on April 1st is the Greenspun Media High School Heroes Community Partner of the Year Award. So that's going to be, so that's something that the staff who are present and staff who are listening online should definitely give ourselves a round of applause for that. And I have to say that last year, this award was won by the Las Vegas Raiders. So we're coming right behind the Raiders in getting this award, and certainly being recognized by the teams that use the library and are, participate in our programming, et cetera, is just exemplary. Something else I wanted to mention as I was going through the reports, we Las Vegas, the Library Lovers Month that we hold in February, we had 7,695 signups for that, which is an increase above and beyond what we've previously done. And for Library Lovers Month, which is also February, the content engagement that we saw from the entries in that went from 2,238 in 2025 to 7,695, that number that I just mentioned, in 2026, which is an increase of 243.8%. So the community really is taking hold of the winter challenges, the Library Lovers Month challenges, as we are now right on the cusp of going into our summer challenge, where we expect to see increases there as well. So that's it for my report. I'll take any questions from the board at this time.
And I'll open up to fellow trustees if there are any questions of Executive Director Watson, or if there are any reports or individuals you would like to call up to provide comment, accolades, or questions. Trustee Williams.
I wanted to first thank the library outreach team who came to the Love on Jackson Street. I didn't really see it in the report, but it was an awesome event, and they brought out the van, and which is relatively new. It was awesome. They had a lot of interaction with the youth. It took place, I believe it was February 22nd. It was my event, but I can't remember the date. But it was awesome. Over 4,000 people came out. The van is an awesome community tool. A lot of people was doing a lot of Lego blocks and putting things together. So I wanted to thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. It was a great event, and the community is loving this facility. And I think it's just something great to become a hub to the community.
Any other trustees?
I wanted to ask something of Leo for that. One of the things that exists is used at various libraries that sometimes have the unhoused with us is the Clean the World shower systems that come and go. Do we help fund that for them to come?
It's a Nevada Homeless Alliance that funds them. We're providing them space. And then they also have been bringing some social workers to help connect community members to housing, employment, and healthcare. And then I think we're expanding that this month at Whitney with the general health.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So
I
they'll
didn't know
be able to get some immunizations and a
funds or
health
not.
checkup.
And, and they come on a regular basis, but sometimes.
Yeah, depending on the library and which one it's located, sometimes, like Whitney's Tuesday, Thursday, every other week. But they also come to like, East Vegas, West Vegas,
Our county.
Clark County,
Yeah.
once in a while, Spring Valley, they do go to West Charleston. So they've been going wherever, wherever they need to go. So
Okay.
and it's appreciated by staff and customers. So
Now, I know what I read in your report, which was really extensive. You had zillions of pictures, so we really, got a feel for what was going on. And there's the mention of the barbershop books. How do we support the barbershop books project?
well, the barbershop books project was started with the grant with the NFL, and so we're on our last year of that grant. You'll hear a little bit more about
Good.
barbershop books here shortly, so I don't want to steal anybody's thunder.
Sorry.
Um,
For that, but I would like us to be as supportive as possible, things that we get as donations that are appropriate to be
Mhm.
able to to help supplement whatever other funding there is. And oh, the pet partners. How many libraries do you have with that? I thought that was so cool.
I'm sorry, the
The
pet,
pet partners?
oh,
yeah.
pet partners, they partner with us at most of our urban branches. We were sad to see one of the partners pass, but, they've been, popular at Spring Valley, Centennial Hills and elsewhere, especially with our teen zones. They like to work with the teens, and
That's cool.
the dogs get along really well with the teens, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say that really made me teary reading that letter from the pet.
Yeah, the
part.
loss of the little dog. Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry, I
dog.
caught about a fourth of that.
Oh, it made me teary, the letter you included
Oh,
about the pet.
yeah.
partners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
It is great.
For that. Well, that's all I had to ask. Thank you. And again, your report was terrific. It really told us the texture of what's going on across our community.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I think just once again, every time I look at these reports, I'm amazed at the breadth and depth of programming that we offer throughout the valley. And it's so exciting to hear that the numbers for the reading challenges are going up, because the more people we get through the doors, the more they realize how much more than books we are. So congratulations, everyone.
And I would like to add that the branding and marketing, you guys just keep rolling it out. I don't think anybody in your department sleeps. That's all I can figure out for that. I love the fact that you were able to coordinate and get the Raiders to come, for that, and enjoyed it. I believe they visited this library, which is fabulous. And I'm sure they were impressed, because this is such a beautiful facility. Much needed, much loved, and ready to be here. And of course, I know they're going to do a presentation, and we're going to thank them more appropriately, but we are delighted that Pizza Hut loves us, because we love them for that. So thank you, Sarah, very much. And thank you, Betsy, for you and your team and working with these fine community partners. That's it. Thank you. Yeah.
Now. Oh, thank you, Councilman Weld. Do we have a motion to accept the library reports?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Now, as I was. Agenda item 7, unfinished business. I'm showing that we have no items for unfinished business, so we will move to agenda item number 8, new business. And we will start with our consent agenda, and I'll see if there are any of these items on the consent agenda that the board would like to pull. And if not, we will just vote on them as one consent agenda item.
I think we ought to talk about the Pizza Hut people because yours is multifaceted.
Okay.
You know, for that funds as well as support in various
Well,
ways.
let's maybe
Yeah.
pull
Yeah.
the the Pizza Hut Foundation agenda item out, and then for the rest of the items, are we comfortable approving them as a consent agenda item?
I would just like to go over the approval of the revised internet use and safety policy.
So that
We could just have we could have someone just give us a brief overview, even though it's there. It's just good for the public to know what we're doing and why we're doing it, and because it's a lot of work.
Okay.
And it's good.
Yeah, thank you. For the record, Robert O'Brien, Director of IT. After the previous directors meeting or board meeting that we had, I wanted to run this through council to get a little more clarification for the general public and also our staff, because we did get a lot of questions and how we can whitelist and just make sure we're accommodating everyone without filtering too heavily. So I sent that over to Scott Abbott, took a couple weeks. He made enough small revisions and also put like United States code in there and everything. So it really came out really nice and clear. So I just thought, let's put it in and get it updated by you guys.
Let me ask you, what I know that you were updating it, what do you think were the chief concerns in order for you to make these changes?
The whitelisting and how we went about it and just the process and the speed, of course. So now we have it down to, I think, under a minute. It just depends on a person getting up and walking over and typing in the username and password for adults and stuff. Yeah.
Of course. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right, recognizing that we will review the recognition of the Pizza Hut Foundation separately, do we have a motion to approve the items 2, 3, 4, and 5 as one consent agenda item? Do we have a second?
Second.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the consent agenda items as presented are approved, and now we will move to the agenda item, which is recognition of the Pizza Hut Foundation Slice of Literacy Community Grant. So we will.
Okay. All right, Rosalind Dean, Business Strategies and Planning Director for the record. Chair Dr. Rogers, Executive Director Watson, members of the board, good evening. Las Vegas Clark County Library District has been awarded the Slice of Literacy Community Grant from the Pizza Hut Foundation. This grant supports the library district's ongoing commitment to advancing literacy initiatives and expanding equitable access to educational resources throughout our community. The Slice of Literacy grant will help strengthen the programs designed to improve reading proficiency, promote family literacy engagement, and provide critical learning opportunities for youth and families across Clark County. Eric Hughes and Mr. Rob Geffrey are from the Pizza Hut Foundation, and they're here to present this evening the $10,000 grant award check.
Wow.
Do we want to?
Yeah.
Sure. Eric and I are from the local Las Vegas franchisees. We work here, live here. We're really excited to provide this $10,000 check for the books for the barbershops, I think is where it's going. And we're really excited to partner with you guys this summer as well and help you with the literacy of the kids in Las Vegas. So appreciate it for having us.
Well, I guess we can pause quickly and come around and take a group picture. The trustees want to do that? All right.
Okay.
Not much room here.
Get the pizza. Very good. All right, then you guys.
My allergies are so bad, like coughing and scratching my.
And I know Trustee Williams had a
Okay.
follow-up question.
Not so much a question, it's another comment or something that I would love for the library to get engaged with the city. We have, during the barber shop, we have Read with the Barber, and we give out a lot of books, and give T-shirts and stuff like that for the kids, for the barbers to actually read with, or the kids to read with their barber. And we do a lot of free haircuts and stuff like that. So maybe next year somehow we can coordinate something with the city for the Read with the library. I mean, Read with your barber. All right. Mm-hmm.
We can't hear you, Trustee. What? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'd love to talk with you on Read with the barber. Yeah.
All right, so we'll take that offline and have a deeper discussion there. And Council Welt advised me that that item that we pulled did not need to be pulled or voted on. So we can just move on to our regular agenda item, which is 8B. And we have a presentation for the Playbook 2031 by Dr. Dean.
All right, you missed me? Okay, so hopefully, all right. Well, again, good evening, Chair Dr. Rogers, Executive Director Watson, and members of the board. Thank you for your time. For the record, Rosalind Dean, the Business Strategies and Planning Director. This evening, I will present Playbook 2031, the Library District Strategic Plan for 2026 through 2031. Playbook 2031 was developed through community engagement, environmental analysis, and input from staffs and stakeholders to ensure alignment with the library district's evolving community needs. The plan establishes a framework centered on responsive operations, future-ready learning, community well-being, and the library's district's role as a trusted community anchor. This presentation provides an overview of the plan's vision, strategic direction, goals, and key initiatives. Tell me it's a little bit of a delay. Sorry about that. Okay. Now it's moving. All right. Playbook 2031 is a forward-thinking strategic plan designed to align with Las Vegas' dynamic growth. It builds on prior success and sets a clear direction to ensure the library district remains a trusted hub for learning, creativity, and community engagement. Thousands of voices shape this vision, grounding it in a local need and aspirations. The plan emphasizes adaptability and resilience, including a commitment to emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and digital literacy. By focusing on inclusion, innovation, and impact, the library district aims to expand access, elevate services, and deepen input across all 25 branches and beyond. The mission of the Library District is to nurture and elevate the lives of diverse individuals and groups through inclusive and innovative services. The mission reflects our core values and commitment to equity, education, and empowerment. Our vision reinforces that people are important to us. Partnerships in education are vital, and building a community of readers is central to our purpose. Together, the mission and the vision guide all strategic initiatives in Playbook 2031, ensuring alignment together towards a more connected, informed, and empowered community. And forgive me, I'm a little bit under the weather. The July 2025 Community Survey provided insight into the diverse population served by the Library District. Clark County reflects a wide variation in race, ethnicity, age, income, and education attainment. Survey respondents were predominantly white or Caucasian, with meaningful representation of Black, Latinx, Asian, multiracial, and smaller demographic groups. Cardholders skew older, while non-users represent a broader working age population. Income and education levels span across categories, and many respondents were long-term residents. These findings reinforce the need for inclusive, accessible services that respond to a broad range of community experience and needs. The community assessment confirms the Library District's role as a trusted resource for learning and connection. Both digital and physical services are highly valued, though barriers such as transportation and awareness limit participation for some. Program priorities vary between users and non-users, while broader challenges such as housing instability, cost of living, and transportation position the library as a critical access point for workforce development and social services. Customer satisfaction remains exceptionally high, with a world-class Net Promoter Score of 78.1 and strong positive feedback of 95%. Playbook 2131 is guided by 4 directions: responsive, resilient, and remarkable operations, the library as a community anchor, future-ready learning, healthy communities, and connected lives. Together, these directions address operational excellence, civic engagement, workforce and digital readiness, and community well-being. They form a cohesive framework that advances equity, inclusion, and innovation while ensuring the Library District remains essential and adaptable in a rapidly changing environment. To drive impact, Playbook 2031 continues leveraging Playbook 2026's 4 power plays: powerful people, powerful places, powerful partnerships, and powerful platforms. These drivers emphasize staff and community empowerment, inclusive physical and virtual spaces, cross-sector collaboration, and strategic use of technology and data. They are embedded across all initiatives to align internal capacity and external impact. Each strategic direction is supported by an organizational goal that translates vision into actionable priorities. These goals guide how the Library District operates, serves, and leads over the next 5 years. Responsive, resilient, and remarkable operations focuses on strengthening operational excellence and organizational resilience. Key initiatives include predictive analysis, the Next Gen Staff Academy, agile service design, and continuous improvement through staff-led innovation. PowerPlay support these efforts through data-driven platforms, branch-based experimentation, and partnership with training and civic technology organizations. The library as a community anchor positions libraries as civic and cultural hubs. Initiatives include civic forums, oral history projects, artist and storyteller residencies, youth media labs, and cultural programming. These efforts are enforced by multimedia platforms, activated public spaces, and partnerships with cultural and educational organizations. Future Ready Learning equips residents for the digital economy through expanded digital literacy, STEAM education, immersive technology, and a regional library academy that offers micro-credentialing. Employer partnerships, personalized learning guidance, neighborhood-based cohorts, and homeschool collaborations further expand access and relevance. Power Plays ensure strong alignment among people, places, and platforms. Healthy communities and connected lives advance community well-being by integrating health and social services into library spaces. Initiatives include health clinics, a library social worker network, resource navigation tools, and wellness-focused programming. Partnerships with health and housing agencies combined with accessible platforms and activated spaces expand community impact. Playbook 2031 closes with a call to action. All in to win. By harnessing powerful people, places, partnerships, and platforms, the Library District will continue to serve as a trusted and transformative force in Southern Nevada. Thank you for your time and attention. I look forward to our continued progress towards building our community through strategic, collaborative leadership guided by Playbook 2031. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Just as a reminder to the board, this is well, we may have some questions. So just a reminder to the board, this is information only, but if you could maybe stay at the podium, just open up to any questions.
I have a question. I'm very interested in, I know that what we've done in the past and we've continued to do, but I'd like to know, how are we going to utilize the library district hosting, like you said, healthcare initiatives, and what do you see on the horizon for that?
When it comes to healthcare initiatives, a lot of it we are doing. We just talked about the mobile showers, so we'll continue that. We talked about the social work component that comes along with that. So one of the things that we did with the mobile showers is expanded it across additional branches. So as we see those types of things working, then we'll expand them across branches. And then we've also worked with the health departments through various branch festivals and programs that we do where we invite them in, where they can, they can table and be available to customers as they come in. So it's the branch staff who will continue to offer those services and expand across additional branches.
I'll just add some of the other things that we're doing now, and we're looking at expanding to include the eyeglasses that we're offering, the eye exams and the eyeglasses that we're offering. We're also looking at dental services being offered at the library district. So these are just a few that we have already either doing, we're expanding, things are in the queue, and that we're already having conversations. So even though we just talked about the strategic playbook 2031, it's already being activated, even though we haven't officially put it in place.
Yeah. And I'm actually very grateful that we have this plan in place, and I understand that we've done things like with blood pressure monitors or having, certain healthcare companies come in to talk to library patrons. What I'd like to see is, just maybe a synopsis of, hey, and you usually have that anyways, like these are the things that we're doing, these are the events we're doing. But I'm particularly interested in this because it's something that you don't see libraries do, and yet it is a real need. And I'm grateful that we have staff that is working and collaborating in this way, because if you go to any other library, you just don't see this. And so I would just, at any opportunity that you have or staff has, that you know you're working on an event when it comes to healthcare, dental, or whatever it may be, just to it'd be nice to have a list on that. Thank you.
All right, Trust.
I just wanted to say really quickly, I love that you brought up branch experimentation. I think it's fantastic that part of the strategy is to look back to the branches, to the people who are on the ground, the frontline people who are integrating with our patrons every day, and being willing to take some chances to see what works. And hopefully it all works, but maybe what doesn't too.
Thank you.
I have a comment. Dr. Jean, I appreciate all this work that you have done, you and your staff, to put this playbook together. It has real purpose in it.
Thank you.
It has items in there that will instill trust in the community. And everyone will benefit from it. You know, it takes care of any kind of barriers that a person might have that they may not want to talk about. And the staff at the libraries answer questions that they deal with anything and try to make everyone feel welcome. And it's not a dumb question, or it's not a dumb situation for you. And especially the barriers that people have to learning and feeling safe. And I appreciate all the work that you've done in this playbook.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. And it very much is driven to by staff. As formerly the South Regional Manager, they informed me and poured a lot into this through me and the work that they did, the work they do every day, being boots on the ground. So I really hope, and I'm this shout out to staff, I hope you see the reflection of yourself in Playbook 2031, because a lot of it, all of it is you.
They,
Just add, my
right.
apologies, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Excellent presentation,
Thank you.
excellent plan. I'm
Thank
excited
you.
for the future. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions, comments? All right, I would just say I echo what my fellow trustees have communicated in terms of I love the 2031 plan, and I'm particularly interested to hear more, not at this moment, but maybe when it's appropriate, because one of the things that we talk about, the importance of the library being an anchor to the region and the importance that it serves in this regional community. So I'm certainly interested to hear how we operationalize more of the things that have been outlined. And then additionally, the future ready learning. I'm really interested to hear more about how that develops, especially how we integrate artificial intelligence into our daily lives. So I would love, when it's appropriate again, for someone to come back and maybe just share some of the things that we're implementing in that space would be appreciated.
I'll see you next month.
Yeah, I was gonna say the AI plan is going to be coming for information next month. So we're there.
Yay.
So the things we've been working on, and one of the things that I'll add, and Dr. Dean mentioned staff, but I'll also mention this is all of the directors in here, so everyone contributed to the plan. Dr. Dean, she gets the opportunity to present it. That did a great job, but recognizing that a lot of these ideas also are going to be that came from what the leaders and the staff wanted to execute. And so we compiled it all, and Dr. Dean, in her role, she gets to present it. So, but everybody did a great job. So I just wanted to say that to everyone throughout the entire organization, from the top down, bottom up. This is a reflection of everyone.
All right, we'll give you all some kudos. Great job. All right, so we will close agenda item 8B. The playbook presentation, we will go to agenda item 9, executive session, and it's always good when we don't have to go to executive session. So we will go to agenda item 10, announcements. And just a reminder, I won't read all of those, but just a reminder that we have our Finance and Audit Committee coming up in April, and that all trustees are always invited to that meeting. If you ever have any questions, concerns about the financial health of the organization, Floresto does an exceptional job laying things out in a very succinct way and thorough way, and answers all the questions that we have. And I always leave that meeting feeling reassured that we're in a strong financial position to support the vision of the library, and as we plan for our future as well. So I invite all trustees to at least come to one of those meetings to just hear the presentation. And then we have our regular scheduled board meeting on April 9th, and that will be held at the East Las Vegas Library. And I will conclude there. Then I'll see if there are any announcements or comments or anything that our fellow trustees would like to see for future business item for a future meeting.
Just along your line, I think, we're going to see some more specific conversations about the playbook and the things that they're doing. I think that'd be lovely. Yeah, I think it's exciting.
I agree. All right, well, I would defer to Chandler to see if we have anyone signed up for public comment.
No, Chair, we do not have anyone signed up for public comment.
All right, well, we will move to adjournment. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Have a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, we officially adjourn.
Oof.